After heart chakra, we go up to throat chakra. Throat chakra, the color is blue, and that's the essence for communication and expression or creativity. Kalau yang tadi solar plexus itu creativity, lebih ke kayak ide-ide. Kalau yang ini lebih ke ekspresi. Ekspresi kamu, bisa nggak kamu otentik dengan ekspresi kamu jadinya kreatif gitu. Creativity, authenticity. Expressive in a creative way. So the affirmation is, I communicate effectively and create from a knowingness unique unto my being. So the throat chakra is, as I told you before, that's one of my weakness. Why? Because my inner child back then is when I say one word, is my parent is saying 20 words. Or the way they're talking is like with the high tone. So it makes me feel small. It makes me feel my voice is not heard. Kayak my parents is quite like dominant, and then the way they talk is like with a high tone, and also it's not coming from a loving, supporting words. So because of that, I'm becoming afraid to say things. I'm becoming afraid to speak my truth. That comes from my inner child. Jadi di sekarangnya itu aku kadang-kadang susah banget untuk ekspresiin what I feel through my voice. Kayak sekarang aja ngomong tuh, it takes me 3 years to say things. Makanya kayak pekerjaan aku sebelumnya DJ, because like I wanna say a lot of things to the crowd, but I say it through songs, gitu. So I play the energy through songs. Dari sini aku, once I healed 3 years ago, I tried to learn more to express myself, to say things with love. So when your throat chakra is imbalanced, you feel that you're afraid to talk, or you cannot speak your truth, or you're afraid to say things that you mean it. For example, kayak orang-orang yang sering ghosting. Nah, orang-orang yang sering ghosting itu, there's an imbalance. Aku nggak mau bilang masalah ya. Imbalance part of the chakra, which they're afraid to say things. Karena dia takut nyakitin orang. Sebenarnya ada cara yang bisa kamu pakai untuk mengungkapkan perasaan kamu tanpa harus nyakitin orang. Kayak misalnya, nah ini aku ngomong ya, kayak misalnya kamu mau negor orang. Kalau kamu negor orang caranya misalnya, lu goblok banget sih, masa gue udah kasih tau lu nggak ngerti-ngerti, lu dodol ya lah, misalnya kayak gitu. So instead of that, you can also say, kalau kamu ngomong kayak gitu, orang yang ditegur pasti akan berasa small, tersinggung, atau marah gitu kan. Tapi kalau misalnya kamu tegur with love, kamu intentionnya adalah negor, tapi your intention is to support with love. Kayak kamu bisa bilang, hey, if you're doing that, I will feel this kind of way. So I think I appreciate you if you don't do that, because I don't want to feel this way. With that also, people will understand what you're trying to say, because you're trying to say you don't like the way they're doing, but how you say it, how you deliver your word, that feels more supportive to that person. Kayak tegur tuh ada dua. Kalau tegur with ego mind, kamu bakal jadi feeling small or defensive atau tersinggung. Kalau kamu tegur with love, that person will feel supported because they know your intention is to support. Walaupun caranya dia salah, tapi kamu bisa tegur with love. And also, some people afraid to say no. Kayak dulu nih misalnya, aku ada undangan dari orang yang misalnya centil sama aku. Padahal aku nggak suka-suka banget atau nggak suka sama sekali malah. Cuman I'm afraid to say no because my throat chakra is blocked. Kayak, would you have a dinner with me? In my heart, actually I say no because I don't want to spend time with you because I don't like you. But I'm afraid to say that. So I'll say, yes, I would love to have a dinner with you. Itu yang keluar dari perkataan aku. Padahal hati aku tuh ngomongnya lain. Nah, sekarang aku belajar to say no. For example, I'm sorry, I'm not interested of having dinner with you. Maybe it's like if we go out with some friends, it will be nice. Jadi dia tahu quote-nya adalah go out with some friends, so it's not like a romantic dinner whatsoever. So at least now I can express my feeling through my words better. Alright, so after that we goes up to third eye chakra. Third eye chakra atau brow chakra, dia ngomongnya di sini, the color is indigo, the essence is intuition and perception. The affirmation is, I see and perceive all things clearly. Intuition is my God speaking directly to me. This is more like how you see things. Kadang-kadang you use gut feeling, kadang-kadang you can get the channel from your intuition, from your angels, your support systems in a different dimension, or God. You pray, you say things, you speaking words. But when you meditate, you listen, gantian. Jadi kalau ngomong terus kapan dengernya. Nah, itu juga salah satu gunanya meditation. So when you meditate, you try to listen, and then those intuition from the divine being, God and angels, is coming through your third eye chakra. So if your third eye chakra is balanced, you can perceive everything and channeling all the messages from the divine dimension more clearly. Kayak misalnya direction in your life, or this or that person, whether you're still hanging or not, or like which career that you should perceive or go for it. As simple as like what you're gonna wear today. It's also goes with your intuition. Because sometimes like, okay, mungkin ngomong apa sih, kok ngomongin apa yang lo pakai baju hari ini? As simple as that, it's actually from intuition. Why? Karena misalnya kamu pakai baju sesuatu nih, terus begitu kamu pergi ke suatu tempat, ke mall atau ke restoran, terus begitu kamu ketemu sama orang yang bajunya sama. Terus orang itu misalnya negor kamu, hey, we have like the same shirt gitu, kita punya baju yang sama. Terus dari situ jadi ngobrol. Taunya ngobrol, dia punya sesuatu yang kamu perluin. Misalnya kamu butuh orang desain, atau kamu butuh orang misalnya from music wise or director or like advertising, terus tiba-tiba dia kerja di situ. And then as simple as what you wear from your intuition, you can link up to what you need, you can attract that person that you needed gitu. So be mindful, kalau misalnya kamu nonton Netflix Marie Kondo itu, be mindful about things that you wanna let go, baju-baju yang kamu mau let go or buang, sama baju yang masih kamu simpan because it sparks joy in your heart. Itu from the intuition, because all the things also vibrate things that can also channel things gitu. So as simple as kamu pakai baju apa hari ini, itu bisa goes to some stories that unfolded yang kita nggak tahu, that mysterious things that the divine God or divine angels work on us. So you have to make your intuition balance so you can channel it more clearly. And then we goes up to the last chakra, is the crown chakra. Crown chakra, the color is lavender or like violet ray, kayak ungu. Essence, wisdom and understanding. And then the affirmation is, I know the wisdom and understanding I seek always comes to my consciousness upon my request. Ini agak-agak berat ya kata-katanya, cuman kamu bisa Google it up again. Setiap affirmations in every chakra, chakra itu kayak when you get overthinking, karena ini ada di crown chakra. Kalau essential oilnya itu lavender karena warnanya juga ungu. Ada stones-nya juga, stones-nya itu amethyst. Nih, aku punya amethyst. This is my beautiful triangle amethyst. Aku juga ada beberapa stone yang lain that goes along with the chakra. Cuman kalau misalnya satu-satu kayaknya bakal lama nih video ya. Jadi this is one of my favorite karena sometimes I get overthinking, so it goes with my crown chakra. Sometimes it helps me clear my vibration. So when you get overthinking, sometimes you get dizzy, sometimes you get like anxiety. So means that your crown chakra is imbalance. And that's also one of the most important because that's the highest chakra on your head, and then it connects to everything until your root. Jadi root kamu harus kuat, and then your crown also harus kuat. When this chakra, crown chakra and root chakra is stable, the other is on proper more. Ada juga meditationnya, kalau kamu mau cepat-cepat bisa kamu Google some of meditations, but I can also provide some meditation on each chakra and all the affirmations. Iya, kalau aku ada ngomong di meditasi nantinya kayak, okay, bayangin ada cahaya putih masuk lewat crown chakra. Nah, sekarang kamu udah ngerti di mana letaknya crown chakra dan gunanya crown chakra apa. So this is one of basic healing yang kamu harus ngerti sebelum kita ke healing-healing berikutnya. I hope you have fun and enjoy my video, guys. Jangan lupa to support all my videos and channel because it's quite new. Don't forget to follow my Instagram, Align with Tiara. Please like and subscribe if you guys relate. Comment below and then we're just gonna discuss about it. And I'll see you guys at the next video. Love and lights.